so close to the All-Star race. This is race number 9 of the Oreo Truck Series here, part of the NNSCRA and the NCGMRS Series. We are getting set for an exciting race here today. Going to start the Salute to Amp 88 Go Dale race weekend. The Salute to Amp 88 Go Dale 200 set to be run here today. And we've got Doug Shears on the pole. Doug Shears has been having a real tough season in the Truck Series. Comes into this race, I believe it is 32nd in the point standing, so he's looking for a good run here today at Darlington. Let's give you the rest of the starting lineup real quickly here. Wyatt Johnston will start to his outside in second. Third will be Adam Rose. We are getting a report that Jordan Hester will return after the All-Star race. It'll be good to have him back. Adam Rose will be looking for a ride, so we're going to be seeing if we can find a ride for him to be in for the rest of the season after the All-Star race. Fourth is going to be Brittany Poe. Fifth will be Martin Zakala. Sixth will be Christian James. Philip Stiller will be seventh. Eighth is going to be Kenny McCurry. Ninth will be Daniel Schwab. And Ray Wilson, after having a phenomenal race in the Snickers Cup Series at Infineon, he'll roll off in 10th in the 52 car. Then we got Timmy Pacioli and Steve Marsh, Robert Bann, and Adam Chambers, who managed to hold on to the points lead. He's got a 5-point advantage here over second place in the standings, Michael Harvey. So Chambers, even though he wrecked out, and I'm sure he was glad to leave Infineon, he wrecked out in all 3 series there at Infineon. He is looking forward to today's race. I'm pretty certain going to hope to try and build the points lead back up that he has. Right now it's only a mere 5 points over Michael Harvey. Then we got Brian Fleener and Logan Wilson, Nick Eggleston and Sean Galligan, Vincent Marsh and Alex Filter, Matt Smith and Jake Berg, Matthew Rodriguez and Mark George, Anthony Notter, and for some reason and Michael Harvey. Then it's Ben Stern and Jake Cole, Arnold Columbia and James Bald, Alex Bann and John Worry, Andrew Gonzalez and Noah Cars, Alyssa Quackabush and Patrick Scroggins, Noel Stiller, Barry Zuckerkorn. Last week's winner, Lisa Shears, starts way at the back here, along with Anthony McCurry. Then Angel D'Souza and Chad Skinner will roll off in 42nd. Skinner coming off his first career Snickers Cup Series win at Infineon. That was an exciting race. As a matter of fact, a lot of them were exciting races there. And I just noticed this. The drivers that took the wins at Infineon, Chad Skinner, who won the Snickers Cup Series, Anthony McCurry, who won in the Mobile One Cup Series, and Lisa Shears, who won in the Truck Series at Infineon, all 3 of them starting at the back of the pack. So it'll be interesting to see if their momentum is going to continue here today at Darlington. So we mentioned about Adam Chambers. He has a 5-point lead over Michael Harvey in second. Let's take a look at the rest of the top 12 in points. They would be in the chase if we started the chase now. Third is Angel D'Souza. Fourth is Mark George. Jake Berg is fifth. Noah Kars is sixth. Philip Stiller is seventh. Eighth is Daniel Schwab. Ninth is Kenny McCurry. 10th is Wyatt Johnston. Alex Filter is 11th. And Matt Smith is 12th. A few of the drivers that will be trying to get into the top 12 here today, and Brian Fleener, who's 13th, Matthew Rodriguez, who is 14th, 15th, who is Steve Marsh, 16th, who is Christian James, 17th, Robert Bann, 18th, Nick Eggleston, and then Lisa Shears and Jake Cole. They're the rest of the top 20 in the point standings. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people have been putting comments that they're out of the chase, they're out of the championship, all that. Don't give up. I mean, I'll put it in perspective for you. In the Craftsman Car Series, hosted by NASCAR Stop Motion Guy, when I started the series in Season 1, I was running down around the 22nd, 23rd, 24th position pretty much for the first half of the season, and ended up finishing the season 7th in the championship standings. So that just shows you how many spots can be picked up with this new point system. Don't give up hope. There's a lot of chances for you still out there, and we are not even halfway in this season. So we talked about Doug Shears. He comes into this race 32nd in the point standings. He's in the top 35 still, but he's looking to possibly pick up a win here today. And as soon as we get the command, I'll be saying something real quick. So here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Probably a very important announcement is that Doug Shears is in the 2011 Oreo Truck Series All-Star race because of the pole here today at Darlington. So there will be 19 laps here at this racetrack. It's a very high banked racetrack. We're expecting a lot of high speeds, and Expecting a great race here as Doug Shears and the Navy Chevrolet is on, or actually I believe it's a Ford actually, are on the pole. Wyatt Johnston, Adam Rose, Brittany Poe, Martin Zakala, and Christian James. That is the top 5. Actually the top 6. So they'll come down for 19 laps of racing here today at Darlington. Timmy Pacioli's rolling off from the 11th position. Pacioli's really been moving his way up through the standings. He's up to 27th in the standings now, trying to make a charge towards possibly the top 12. He's been putting together a good string of consistent runs as Doug Shears pulls away from the rest of the field. Adam Rose right behind him. Remember, these are two rides out of Shears Wilson Hester Racing. So if those two could go 1-2 here today, that would probably be big for that team. Doug Shears continues to lead. Christian James now back there battling with Adam Rose for second. Let's take a look at that battle. As Christian James tries to get to the inside. Boy, Adam Rose strong off of turn 4 there. That was a nice run that he got on that high side, and he's going to take over the second position. Christian James now under fire from Martin Zakala. Oh, they got together. That was close. Martin Zakala and Christian James made some contact there. Philip Stiller back there now challenging for that 5th position, I believe. Daniel Schwab also there, Timmy Pacioli, Robert Bann. Let's go back up to the front. Christian James now trying to get back to the inside of Adam Rose, and this time he will do it. Gets through the turn smoothly and takes over the second position. Now Adam Rose under fire for 3rd. Philip Stiller trying to take that spot. Adam Rose going into a free fall now as everybody's freight training him on that inside line. Philip Stiller goes to 3rd. 4th will be Daniel Schwab, and Timmy Pacioli looks like he's going to take over the 5th position, but Adam Rose battling back again on the high side. There you see Wyatt Johnston down there on the inside behind Robert Bann. He lost quite a bit of ground getting freight trained. Back up at the front here, Christian James all over Doug Shears. Shears puts the block, but he's not going to be able to do it for long. Christian James gets to the inside. No, he won't be able to. I thought he was going to. He was right up on the back bumper of the Navy Ford and is not able to make the move. And I believe the caution flag is out. Okay, it is not out. I thought they were slowing, but they're not. So here's a good battle for second. Christian James, Philip Stiller, and Daniel Schwab. This is going on all behind Doug Shears. And whoa! Shears did not get through that turn very well. Held up Christian James, and James is going for the lead. He's got Philip Stiller directly behind him. Christian James looking for the top spot, but Shears going to try and battle back on the high side. He gets a good run off of turn 4, crosses the stripe ahead of Christian James and leads lap 6. But James still down to that inside line, and he'll take over the spot. Doug Shears now starting to slide back. So he'll lose 2nd position to Daniel Schwab, and now he'll lose 3rd to Robert Bann. Philip Stiller, Timmy Pacioli, Wyatt Johnston, Brian Fleener all set up there on the inside line to pass pole sitter Doug Shears. Shears, the best thing he can do is try and find an inside line. The inside line and not lose any more positions as Christian James is out in front. We call him Mr. Consistency because he seems to be the most consistent in all 3 series of any driver. As a matter of fact, he took the points lead in the Mobil 1 Cup Series with his finish at Infineon. Took it from Sean Galligan. And here comes Daniel Schwab. This guy has been impressive. He came in, I believe, 2 races into the season, and he's been putting on a whale of a show. The 28 guy, the driver of the 28, right now, 8th in the standings, and he's also been putting up a good showing in the Snickers Cup Series, too. Whoa, Robert Bann slid up the racetrack, and everybody's going by the Dodge number 8 of Robert Bann. Doug Shears going by. That's for the 6th position. Shears finally has gotten back down to the inside line. We are nearing halfway. As Daniel Schwab goes to the inside of Christian James, it looks like he'll take over the lead, but James going to try and get that good run off of turn 4, and at the stripe, he does lead that lap by just a splitter over Daniel Schwab, but now that inside line is going to prevail. Schwab goes to the lead. 2nd will be Philip Stiller, but Stiller wants more. Stiller to the inside of Daniel Schwab. Pacioli and Doug Shears are back there. Nick Eggleston also back there as well. Nick Eggleston, probably the best thing that he can boast about is he had the pole for the Mobil 1 Cup Series race at Daytona. He is looking to really turn some heads here today with that number 7 truck. As Philip Stiller takes over the lead. Timmy Pacioli closing in, and Doug Shears, the pole sitter, he's coming back. That's a good battle there for the 2nd position. as Doug Shears is all over the back. Oh, he turned. Whoa, that was close. A little bit of contact there with the Oreo Chevrolet. Doug Shears right up on his back bumper. And Shears now will hang back and try and charge again on the 3. He's on the back bumper again here in this turn. Will he make a move? Can he dive it here into the turn? Doesn't look like it. He'll have to hang in back there. Nick Eggleston has taken over the 4th position. Daniel Schwab has slipped back to 5th. And here's a good battle for 6th. That's between Martin Zakala and Adam Rose. Alex Filter starting to move his way back up. Alex Filter comes into this race in the, I believe it's the 11th position. So he was in danger of dropping outside the top 12. Now he's coming back up to the front to try and pick up some spots. Here's Doug Shears and Daniel Schwab down low. Pacioli puts the block though, but Daniel Schwab will get by Nick Eggleston, who slipped up. And now Daniel Schwab's looking for more. He's to the inside of Doug Shears. And Pacioli, you can visibly see it. He is closing in on leader Philip Stiller. And the laps are winding down quickly. We have still not had a caution, which really has surprised me. These guys have done a great job of racing hard, but racing clean. Pacioli about a car length behind Philip Stiller. Can he close in onto his first ever NNSCRA win? I believe he actually did go to victory lane in another race. But here he comes to the inside anyway. He's going for the lead. That's right, Timmy Pacioli has gone to victory lane in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. He had that photo finish, but he is trying to win here in the Oreo Truck Series as he's to the inside of Philip Stiller. Stiller utilizing that run that he can get off of turn 4. Turn 4, very good in that middle line. If you're able to get off in the middle line, you're able to get a good run. And he's going to take over the top spot still. Pacioli settles back into 2nd. Here comes Martin Zakala and Alex Filter going by Daniel Schwab. That's for 3rd and 4th.